Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Hope everybody's day is going well. Whew! Big day today. Big stream today. This is the last game of 2K. The very last game of 2K for me. It is crazy that I'm saying that. First thing I want to do while I'm on my computer screen here is I wanted to show my, let's see here, right here. I wanted to show my platinum, not my platinums, my journey essentially with 2K. So here we go. Here's what we have. My journey started way before 2K. It started back on like 2K8. Been a long journey with 2K, but the first time I started getting trophies on this account, because this was a second account that I had, this is not my original account I started gaming with, was 2K14. And I don't know, a lot of these platinums are probably still attainable. This one's definitely not. But I do want to go back to these games at some point and get as many trophies as I can. Because for a lot of these, I had a lot. Mostly because I just played them a crap ton. But you can see from 2K14 to now, like every single 2K game, the demos, I even got some WWE in there. I mean, every single 2K up to this point, we have. And so that's literally the only thing I wanted to show for that, is that I've been doing this 2K thing for a long time. So that brings us to this game today. Right here. We are down to the final 2 trophies. Win 7 NBA championships to pass Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And then, of course, reach the #1 overall spot on the GOAT list, which you have to win 7 championships to be able to do. And that's it. It comes down to this one game. And I just want to go through a couple of these stats, because on Hall of Fame, your boy was cooking. This season, it's actually the best season I've ever had. Not rebounding wise, but points wise. You'll see why my rebounds went down in a sec, but we can but I'll explain that here in a sec. Not really too much of a steal guy, so blocks, same with the threes, not really much of a 3-point shooting guy. If it's open, I'll shoot it. If not, hell no. Blocks, I was killing it this year. Only 7th all time on my best one, though. But you can see, I have every single season that I've played, I've set a record in the assists, rebounds, blocks, points department. Playoff high is 149, and then single game high is 164. And then you can see over here, I've done a crazy amount of 140 games. And in the playoffs, same way, crazy 140, 130 games. 7 seasons, I almost caught LeBron. I would have caught LeBron next season. That is actually the insane thing to think about. What else? Rebounding wise, I think it would have taken me probably another 2-3 seasons for that one. Just because I started getting less rebounds. The assists probably would have taken the same 2-3 more seasons. Blocks I broke. That was the record I broke. That was the one where I was like, okay, that's the only one that's achievable in 7 seasons, I think. Even if I was going brazy, that's the only one that was achievable in 7 seasons. But you can see 6 Finals MVPs, 6 championships, 7 MVPs. We're in 2030 here, and the team's just looking fantastic. I don't know if there's a way to look at history here. But you can see my team. There's a reason why we've been winning. We got Garland, Mitchell, the man Victor Wembanyama playing small forward, Nikola Jokic at power forward, and then of course your boy at center. Yeah, we picked up the Joker and Victor. Davis on the bench with Tyrese Maxey, Markkanen. This is our rookie Koto. He's been pretty fire, not gonna lie. And then we kept D'Lo at the end of the bench. He stuck around. And then, of course, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves would normally be playing the starting shooting guard position. Call me crazy if you want. Donovan Mitchell usually comes off the bench. But Austin cooks. He's been cooking. He's been his numbers don't show it. I mean, the three-point shooting, he's 76%. I mean, he's been shooting fantastic. That's why I have him in my starting lineup. But he broke his right leg, so he's done for the year. So we aren't going to be able to use him in our final game. So played my last game with Austin, didn't even know it. Sad. GOAT tier. You can see that Victor, just for playing for the Lakers the last 3 years, he is single-handedly just making his way up the GOAT tier points. I'm curious to see what he looks like after GOAT tier, because that'll be interesting. But yeah, the idea is to finish this one game. Why is it only one game instead of the whole series? Because I play on 9-minute Hall of Fame quarters to make the games more realistic. And man, this has been crazy. The playoff tree has been insane. I'll show you guys the playoff tree. Your boy hasn't lost. Ended up taking out the Pellies, the Grizz, and the Suns, all 4-0. And then now we're up 3-0 on the Wizards. Was hoping to play Boston, but Boston didn't happen. So that sucks. But you can see the playoff team. Where's the playoff stats for the players? Here we go. You can see right here. Oh, they don't give us averages on this. Here we go. Per game stats. So 86 points in the playoffs. Garland's doing 9. Mitchell's doing 11. Markkanen. Not bad. Not bad. Maxi's doing 9. Victor's kind of not doing too great. Same with Jokic. I mean, he's doing the assist thing. D'Lo's got 10. Not bad. All right. Done enough bullshitting. Gotten around. I do not play on Xbox. I play on PlayStation for the Platinums. Tried doing the Xbox thing and 100%ed an Xbox game with all the achievements and just didn't feel the same. Didn't feel the same. There was no platinum pop. There was no great thing that happened at the end. It was just like you got all the achievements. And I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. Xbox needs something like that. They don't really have a platinum or a... Let me turn up my my sound here. I usually have my sound down, but I'm gonna turn the sound up just a little bit. Normally I play with the sound off, but we're gonna turn up everything today.
The Lakers. This team.
Actually, turn that down just a smidgen though, because it gets really, really loud when you're not in a party or when you don't have the sound turned down. So I'm gonna go like 65. Sound effect. You always want to have your crowd louder than everything else, because then it feels like a crowd atmosphere. That's how you want it to be. All right, here we go. The final game for the Platinum. I still think that's too loud. I mean, this is hype as fuck, but I still think this is too loud. Let's go 50. I think 50 will be good. Damn.
Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell.
Think it's these
and it's
headphones.
Nikola Jokic. Then there's the Miracle Man.
Loud as hell. Give me a sec. Here we go. Right there. There we go. There we go. Looking good there. All right, there we go.
And it's Wembanyama in at the small forward position. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's the three.
Go ahead, Victor. I'll fix my situation over here.
Gets the three.
All right.
Wembanyama's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Lakers.
There we go. That'll be good right there. Turn it down a little bit. Now we're good. You guys should still be able to hear everything fine. So we're chilling.
Here he goes. And that one hits back iron.
We've been kind of blowing teams out. I'm not gonna lie. There's been some disrespectful scores. I think we've almost hit 200 twice. But I know each championship celebration is different. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna get the 100%. It's been a long journey. Super shiny trophy. You guys know it if you follow me on Twitter. I post about it on Twitter. That trophy is absolutely insane. Getting 13 holo cards is, it's gonna cost you money. Let's just put it that way. It's gonna cost you some money. But yeah, this is gonna be it for me. I'm calling it on 2K. This is gonna be my final game. After this, I'm retiring and calling it quits. Just on 2K, not on anything else. Just 2K. Just 2K before everybody starts. I don't know. I don't know what y'all will be thinking, but you never know on the internet. You know, you never know. But no, just quitting YouTube. And quitting, retiring, whatever you want to call it. I was absolutely cooking in a rec game the other day. Didn't miss a single shot. I got the stats for that. I'll show you guys that after the game. But the plan is to beat this game, watch the Hall of Fame speech. Haven't seen that at all. So we'll see how the Hall of Fame speech goes, and then we'll kind of go from there. Trying to get fancy there. The problem with 2K now, and this is kind of why I'm leaving and retiring, if you will. It's not the same 2K I fell in love with. It's not the same 2K I fell in love with. It's extremely money greedy. Extremely money greedy. I mean, there's people out there that have done the numbers, but I mean the amount that you have to do to be able to get a good team and be able to compete online, or just one build is going to cost you anywhere from $50 to $80 if you want to not grind this game out all crazy, right? So the problem is that, you know, I'm the type of guy that makes like 7, 8 builds because I need to get everything perfect. You know, everything's got to be right. I got to have everything the way I want it. And it takes me a few builds to figure that out in the new, you know, when the new 2K meta comes out and when stuff changes. You know, just whenever stuff changes, I have to learn a new meta. And so every year it's a new meta with 2K. Maybe it's the crisscross cheese, but I'm always a center, you know, so it's like, okay, are centers respected on the inside, or am I going to have to be a shooting center this year? How am I going to have to play this? So that's what I have to take into factor every year when I'm making a build. And I end up having to make, you know, 5, 6 builds to have to find that perfect build. And I'm not trying to spend $80 to figure that out per build. That's the first thing. Second thing is my team's just getting ridiculous. Have you seen the 100 overall players? I mean, it's getting ridiculous, guys. We're turning into Madden levels of craziness with the overalls. It's gonna start getting to points where Shaq's gonna have like 121 3-pointer or something. It's gonna start getting insane, guys. So my team's just not fun anymore. I was on board with the player market until they started locking the opals and the idea is good. The idea is not bad. I think that it's something that you can definitely do, and it'll still work. The problem is the way they implemented it is absolutely stupid. I mean, the way they did it is just incredibly dumb. I mean, locking the opals and the dark matters and the 100 overalls out of the market in general is already making it bad. I mean, the fact that you have to get the best cards by just pure luck and spending money is another one of those money greedy things with 2K that I don't like. Because, you know, back on 2K10, that didn't happen. You opened a pack, there were 2 packs. there was a current day pack of whatever team you wanted, so you could pick any of the teams. And then there was a historic pack. And you couldn't pick teams for that one, you just got a random historic player. And gold players were like the gold and diamonds. Those were your highest tiers at the time. And that was good. Because it was like everybody had a fair chance to get good players, but you could still grind for the good players if you wanted. You didn't have to spend all kinds of money. You didn't have to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Nowadays, it's like you gotta play 500 games just to have a chance at being able to quote unquote compete and get the cards that you want. So that sucks. Another reason is this. The CPU is extremely stupid. They just double team me every second. So that sucks. But these games end up like this really quickly. You know, we're already up 21. And these games become very non-competitive real quick. Even when I didn't have these players, they're non-competitive. I mean, you can look at it now. I mean, these guys are not going off. I'm passing to Victor. Victor is, of course, doing his thing. But Jokic kind of takes a back seat. Mitchell takes a back seat. You got all these guys coming off the bench. So, I mean, you know, there's only one basketball. So regardless of how many players we have on the team, there's only one basketball. It's just that they double team, and then all of a sudden, everybody ends up open. Everybody's open after that. Everybody just ends up open. It doesn't make any sense to me. But everybody just ends up open, and it's it just becomes too easy. Oh, it just becomes too easy on my career, and I don't have any hope for the online in this game. The online has been bad in this game for a long time. I don't have any faith in that getting any better. But I think 2K15 was its best year. I mean, you had a good online with Park. Rec was solid. I don't even think, was Rec a thing yet? Rec might have not been a thing yet. No, I think it was. Because you had 4-on-4 at the beach courts, so you had to have had Rec. But Rec was, you know, smaller. There was no season pass. I mean, the My Team content was good, but it didn't need to come out every so often. I know back then the locker code thing was a whole thing. It was the first, 1,000 people to enter the locker code, and there was like the people with 7 phones next to each other that would enter in the code, but those were just better times for me. The 2K15 definitely my favorite, one of my favorite 2Ks for sure. But I think this is a good place to call it. I think this is a good time to call it. Going out with a platinum. And man,
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical
in a journey.
that MP is putting out. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his
I mean, if it gets better,
20?
I mean, that's a big if, because there's a lot that needs to change for this game to get better. But if this game gets better, I mean, will I come back? There's a possibility. There's a possibility I can play this game again. But they gotta change a lot. I mean, there's a lot that's gotta get better. There's a lot that needs to change. But
Now, here's Poole for 3. And that would
you can see right there, we're up 18 at the end of the first. 1 down, 3 to go. I'm just trying to conversate with y'all, because this game's gonna, like I said, this game's gonna get out of hand real fast. So, especially when I get subbed out. Here we go. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Then that's when it gets out of hand when I sub out, because that's when the sim in this game is ridiculous. Because obviously I didn't play 7 full seasons of 2K. That would just be insane. That's over like 1,000 games almost. That's just that's insane. I played the key games, which is still around a good 250 games, but it's a lot to get these platinums now. It's a lot of money, and I spend a lot of money on this game when I play it, and I can't be doing that no more. I gotta be spending it on other games, or La Familia. There's other things to spend it on besides 2K, and if 2K's around, there's always gonna be that addictiveness to it for me. And that's the final reason that I'm stopping. But I wanted to get the platinum. Hardest one's definitely super shiny. The bet on women one's not that bad. I know a lot of people say getting to tier 10 is like annoying, but it honestly only takes less than half a season in WNBA. I got to around the playoffs and I was done, so it's really not that bad. There was a couple trophies that were glitched, but when it came down to it, I was able to finally get all the trophies. I was able to set it up for getting the final 2K trophy on my birthday. So that was cool. Do a little birthday stream and get this 2K platinum and then retire from 2K. I should say from current 2K. Because like I said, I still plan on going back to the old 2Ks, trying to get as many of those trophies as possible, getting as close to 100% as I can, even though I know most of them are no longer going to be possible. But in terms of getting a new 2K every year, paying so much money, that part of my life is done. Honestly, that part of my life is done, and I'm really happy to say that it's going to be done. Because even like these last 3 weeks, just getting the setup for this platinum has been so insane. I'm so, like, I'm at the same spot on Batman that I was last week. And I'm going to grind the hell out of Batman as soon as I'm done with this stream and as soon as I'm done with my business that I got to get done today, like dinner and stuff with La Familia. But once I get all that done, it's Batman time. Like, nothing but Batman. Because I'm getting that itch for Avengers again, guys. That PS5 Avengers, I'm getting that itch again. I'm getting that itch. I heard they fixed the Hawkeye missions, so I'm getting that itch to go back and finish it. But that's Phase 5, but we're still on Phase 1. We got to get out of Phase 1 first. But we're getting there. We are getting there. But yeah, I'm going to grind the hell out of Batman. Batman's going to be done today. Or not today, Jesus. Probably, no, I mean, the campaign's probably going to be done late tonight, if I'm being honest. Probably going to complete the platinum tomorrow. Then we're going to switch to our next Marvel game, which I think is Thor. It's either Thor or Captain America. But we're going through the whole Marvel stint right now. But the big thing is that all my 2K time and all that time that I was spending on, playing the 2K games to get to this point, which was like 2-3 2K games a day, I can now spend on grinding other games to get those platinums. Like you guys can see, actually, I'll show you guys real quick. I've been playing a ton of Helldivers. Absolute great game. I was sleeping on this game. I'll be one of the guys that said it. I was sleeping on Helldivers, having a blast, trying to get the platinum, really close to doing it. Been playing the Vita as well, too. I've actually got it right here. Been playing a ton of Vita games. Got platinum for Resistance Burning Skies, so I have every Resistance platinum now except for Resistance 2. Hopefully they remaster that one these days. But yeah, I'm working on Black Ops Declassified. Hard game. Not hard, more say annoying, just because of just the controls make it annoying, and one of the trophies is not getting hit at all, so that's annoying to get used to, but yeah, I've still been grinding the platinums, but I can now spend more time doing stuff like, you know, grinding those COD Zombies maps, or like I said, we're grinding Kingdom Hearts as well still. I know y'all think I forgot about Kingdom Hearts. I have not forgotten about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts Link's beta came out yesterday. I'm working on Rechain of Memories. It's just I haven't been able to put a lot of time into it because I've been working so much on this damn 2K. So with 2K out of the window and out of my platinum life, we're going to have plenty of time for other platinum. So it's going to hit the ground running. It's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time, and I can't wait. But we're about to be to halftime. Thank God.
Now Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot.
Run, Victor.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own.
But if it goes, oh. I mean, I still get my joys out of 2K. Don't get me wrong. I still get my joys, but it's not the same anymore. Ooh, and with the 2K with the platinum and the YouTube thing that I'm doing now, it's taking so much time away from that.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4,
and I just get upset. You know, when I go on play rec, I'm getting upset because
big difference.
They say that Rec's only on Superstar, but I'm just not buying it because it's like these guys that are 70 overall, all of a sudden are getting rebounds over me. But I'm boxing out. I'm averaging 30 rebounds a game in Rec still, but it's like some of the rebounds, a lot of the rebounds I'm not getting are the ones that I feel like are easy and I should be getting. But 2K doesn't give them to me. And defense is punished. Centers are still disrespected on the inside. My center forgets how to dunk when he goes into Rec. It's absolutely insane. But I just get frustrated at it. I don't want to play games to get frustrated. You know, that's why I started doing the platinum thing. I want to play games for fun. I wanted to play games for satisfaction and being able to enjoy the games that I play. And I'm not enjoying 2K anymore. I'm just playing it to play. But like I said, with that game in the rear view, it'll be nice to be able to play different games. But it's been a hell of a ride.
Outside Garland. And contact on the shot. So
Karl Anthony Towns has 4 fouls. They're gonna have to sit him.
The first free throw is good. Obvious checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, you can see I'm casually doing triple doubles. You know, not getting many blocks in this game like I normally would, but normally I'm getting quadruple doubles. I've just got so many stats, so many careers, records broken already.
Doubled by man.
And most of them are Wilts.
Here's Pokusevski.
Get that out of here. You tried it. There's the first block as soon as I talked about it.
Today, their work on the boards has been impressive.
Out left to the wing. Throws it up high.
It's off my foot.
The Wizards will take it the other way.
I had to try it, you guys. I had to try it. They didn't even give me the bar. It's alright, though.
An uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Darius Garland, right behind him.
That's okay.
These two guys are having a little personal
God, get that out of here, Coos.
to see who finish with the most assists. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Who? Who's having a battle with me? Nobody's even close to me. Oh, him and me and Black.
Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points.
Yeah, and the free agency just doesn't make any sense.
3 of their last 5 baskets.
It's just, like I said, I talk about realistic, but it gets to a point where it's not anymore. When you learn the game enough, it's just not. And that's a problem. That's a big problem.
And foul on the shot,
But,
so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good for man.
But yeah, Yeah, I mean, I could go on all day, guys. I mean, there's a whole 7-hour video I could do on things that are wrong with 2K.
And so Marshall will
But I
bring
mean,
it up for the Wizards.
if you guys want to see that, I'll do a 7-hour deep dive into why I'm done with 2K. But we'll go year by year. We'll go 2K by 2K. What slowly drove me to this point to just be done with it. But that is not going to happen. Just to let you guys know, I'm not doing a 7-hour video on 2K. Absolutely not. And nobody wants to see a 7-hour video on 2K anyway, so.
Size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating
Go ahead, Jokic,
just
that's all
enough
you play.
space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
For Washington, they've gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. The pass to Avdia. On the three.
Yeah, and this is the highest difficulty, guys. I mean, this is Hall of Fame, you know? And we're beating them by what, 50? It's just the double teams. I mean, they don't have to double team. If they didn't double team, it would make it better.
And I think the
Because you could play one-on-one defense the whole time. But
the bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
I think we're challenging that one. Pig ham. Fucking pig ham. I still hate him. Even though that he's gotten Coach of the Year like 7 years straight in this universe.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the
I'm not seeing the foul there.
Review is that when you see the slow motion
Not seeing the foul. You guys see the foul?
you really get
I thought that looked pretty clean from my angle.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Okay. That's another thing.
to make the right call.
The blocking in this game, everything's a foul. It makes no sense.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta
I just don't see how in any universe that is a foul.
double checking and the game continues.
That's alright. That's okay. They're going to say I was in his landing space or whatever, but I don't think I was.
Seven-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work into
Come on, Jokic, make up. Nice. Look at him talking shit to the fans. Love it. Love it, Joker. Do your thing. There was a proposed lineup that I was thinking about doing that had Anthony Davis at power forward or small forward, Jokic at power forward, and Victor Wembanyama at shooting guard, and then I would, and then the point guard would be Austin Reeves. But that lineup was crazy. I think I tried that lineup for like 7 games, and I don't know. Something was wrong with it. I think AD was too slow as small forward. I think that's what it was. But, and Austin wasn't really working at point guard either. He was playing much better at shooting guard. So I just think the lineup was bad. But man, it was worth a shot. Having a lineup like that is insane. It was definitely worth a shot. I don't know when they're going to give me the trophy. It's either going to happen as soon as this game ends, or it's going to happen when I'm like getting the celebration after the trophy room. I hope it happens in the trophy room.
Right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Pass to man.
My favorite shot right there. The hook, baby. That's my favorite shot, the sky hook. Love me my sky hook. Love me my sky hook. Jeez, what are we up? 101.57? My goodness. Yeah, it just get, like I said, it gets to that point where it gets bad and it gets unrealistic. Oh, lob it, Mitchell. Lob it, lob it. Maybe they'll sit me right now at this point. It looks like they might. They're bringing in some people. Let's see. I know I'm exhausted. They should be. I got the energy meter on.
He hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their
That's
offense
all.
continues to just hum along.
I was
right
out of
now.
energy there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in for Jokic. Markkanen comes in for Wembanyama. Maxey's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Garland.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
We're wasting clock time here.
Davis kicks to Russell. The Lakers moving.
Like I said, guys, these games go long. That's why I only did one game for the stream. Because if I did any more than that, like, we would have been losing our minds. Y'all would have been losing your minds. I would have been losing my mind. Because normally when I grind 2K games like this, I have, like, music in the background or something. But, you know, can't have music on the stream because copyright. Because I'm trying to talk to y'all. But yeah, dude, too many games at 2K a day is just going to drive you insane.
Outside, Davis.
2K is like a bad habit.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the
Just gotta cut it out. You gotta cut the bad habit out.
Attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now the feed to Marshall. Over Maxey. Lakers with the rebound.
Oh, what a tip.
Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here
Bet,
tonight.
D'Lo, get you one.
Russell with a wide open look.
Ah.
The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Tuh.
keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out.
Talking about chemistry with me and my boys. Get that shit out of here. I don't care if I got the foul. You ain't getting that and one.
With all the contact. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters.
Look at that. I mean, look at that. That's not okay. That is not okay that there's that many of us at the top of the leaderboards.
These playoffs have
I'm not
done
even one of them.
for each
That's
and every
not
shooter.
okay.
That's what they were both hoping
That
for.
is not okay that there's that many Lakers at the top of the playoff leaderboards. That's crazy.
Now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Davis, you got another three in you?
Wide open look.
Yeah, he does. Sure does. Washington about to start heading towards the stands or to the exits
In their spots.
because this one's over.
Kuszewski, and there comes
Yeah, right there too.
Kuszewski's got
Right back at you.
second half.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Doyle's gone
They'll probably sit me at the start of the fourth, I imagine, or something.
Russell kicks to Markkanen. He lobs it up.
Oh my God! Is there a teammate on my team that can do a good lob, please?
Pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Take care of the ball.
Timeout! Timeout! My guy be like Greg Popovich out here.
Turnover even.
Need to get that quick timeout, and I don't care if we're up 60. We gotta show some effort out here, fellas. All right, now you're sitting me good. That means the boys are just gonna start taking off. All right, 7 minutes. That's it. 7 minutes left at 2K. That's wild. That's wild to think about, honestly. A little sad. A little sad leaving 2K behind, but like I said, at the same time, I'm happy. It's going to open up a lot more new games. So, been a ride, 2K. It's going to be sad. Wish I could say I'm going to miss you, but I'm going to miss the old version of you. I'll miss the memories. I'll miss the memories.
They've got Lowry, Markkanen, Anthony
Definitely not going to miss the gameplay.
Then there's Maxey.
Definitely not going to miss the gameplay.
And out of bounds as the Lakers take possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off. Nerves
I was hoping that Washington would be able to keep it close. Sometimes that does happen. It happened with Boston twice. That's why I was hoping we'd get Boston.
Maxey with
But,
it. And he lobs
there it
it.
is. There we go. Finally, a good lob. Thank you, Maxey.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
What is he thinking? What is he thinking? Don't do it again. Oh, my Lord. What is he thinking? Hold on. Hold on. We got that. That play's got to be studied. That play's got to be studied. Hold on a second. First off, what is he thinking here? I'm the leading career leader in blocks. Barely even had to block that. And then he said, you know what? I'll try it again. Got sent twice. Was that out? Nope. And then he said, you know what? I'll try it again. That's probably the worst shot he took. That was probably the worst angle that he had on that one. And none of those blocks was block of the fucking game? That's insane.
And this is postseason play.
How was none of those block of the
finest,
game?
refusing to give up shots here in the play.
I'm starting to get those blocks. I'm at 5. I'm not going to get enough for 10, I don't think. Unless another play like that happens, then it's possible.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, with outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both free throws good from Mann.
All right.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
It feels good, guys. Feels good to finally be able to get this done. I'm not going to lie.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Russell.
It's going to feel amazing. I mean, this is like 7.5 months of work, I think. Yeah, 7.5. Because this game's been out since September. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, we are 8.5 months into this journey. And this was a heck of a platinum. 8.5 months, guys. 8.5 months.
Just doing a great job at
That's
orchestrating
insane.
the offense.
That is absolutely insane.
Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Maxey. Black dishes to Sampson.
That's off.
Davis. Sampson's shot is off.
Boy, what a job defensively.
Gotta pass it to my rook one last
Any
time.
better.
Give it here.
Out of bounds. Washington takes
See,
possession.
what is that? Like, I'm clearly not moving my control. I'm in a post-up position. And he just goes out of bounds.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
That's just insane to me.
Black the pass to Pokusevski. So the
Sorry,
win on
guys,
the left.
someone's trying to call me
Here's
right now.
Marshall from the arc.
I'm gonna have to call him back.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Come on. Come on. Towns, I know you want the double team. Come on. Come on. You know what? That'll work too. Go ahead, Kodo. Yeah! That's my rook. That's my rook. Even though he's like a 4-year vet now, but that's my rook. Also, I think Davis is about to get his 8th ring. Hold on a second. Let's can we check that? Yeah. Davis is about to get his 8th ring.
The scoreboard and playing.
God damn, Davis stuck around to get more rings than LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe? He's got more rings than me.
3 run. And here's Davis for 3.
Ah! Davis is cooking from 3 right now. What a legend. Yeah, see what I talked about though? These scores getting out of hand.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Russell.
Ah, get that out of here. Not today.
So far, that's 6 blocks.
Don't do it.
Greg protecting the rim.
Ah, that should have been my board.
With the bucket.
I'll tell you, this is the aggressiveness. This
Oh yeah,
is
we didn't lose a game all season either.
to see from Pokusevski. You're
The sim is just
you've got
insane.
all the opportunities.
Ah!
Make sure you're contributing on the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
3 minutes away.
And the 3 ball is good. Marshall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Crazy. I was actually expecting this game to take longer, believe it or not, even though it's been about 40 minutes. I was actually expecting this game to take longer.
Here's the 3. And it's Russell missing. Washington has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And Washington making a change. Kuzma's checked in. And the Lakers
Oh, we gotta get a
making
we gotta
switch.
get a play for the young buck.
Checked in.
Where is he? There he is. All right, Madsen. This one's all you, buddy. Ah, he's not confident enough in that shot yet. No, Davis, you've had your chance.
To the paint.
We need the young guy to get his first basket. Hang on, I'm gonna get him a good shot.
Here's Mann.
Ah, that's a bad shot.
Defended
Shit.
by Pokusevski.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I'll get him another one. I'll get him another one. I'll get him another one.
Mann passes to Madsen.
He thought about
Kicks
it.
to Davis. Here's Mann.
Cut.
Defended by Towns.
Cut, buddy.
Here's
Shoot it.
Madsen. Sinks
Yeah! There you go. There you go, Rook.
Here's Black.
There you go.
We've got 1:55
Yeah, is that everybody's played, right? Everybody's played, everybody scored? Or everybody that played, except for Jeffrey. They're not going to play Jeffrey or Nasir, but that's all right.
Marshall passes to Pokusevski. That ball.
That was a good shot. I was right there, too.
Marshall's got 5 assists tonight.
All right, my turn to go get 40.
You can see a sign of confidence when Pokusevski starts knocking down mid-range shots.
Ah, the rook's open. Ah. I was like, the rook's open.
Here's man, guarded by Kuzma.
Gotta finish it with a hook shot.
Feeling it. No doubt
Gotta
about it.
finish it with the hook shot.
Feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Back the pass to Towns. To the inside. Kuzevski. Excellent D from man.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've
Bob
got
it
to
up,
defend
young buck. Yeah!
his job defensively.
And wow, that
One more technical for the road. Screw it.
these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks. For Los
Give me one more tech for my career in 2K.
Today, you know, there were some
I've had a couple voice ones. I've had a couple for hanging on the rim.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think.
One for calling a timeout that we didn't have.
Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just
My God, real quick, with a minute left, my best game in rec. I might still have it. I don't know if I have it anymore. It's my best game in rec. Absolutely destroyed in that game. No, that lob's got to be my last shot. That's it. That's how I'm going to end it.
something extra and just made sure that we were going to
I'm going to end it right there. That's how I'm going to end my 2K career.
You know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Miracle Man.
Boy, I think he
With a block on the defensive end as well. No.
feel like he excelled. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor.
No.
And finishes with a triple.
No, no, no.
An unbelievable performance.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Russell. 5 on the clock. Towns, the pass to Black. Over Russell. The Wizards with another miss. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Come here, D'Lo. You earned this, buddy.
Here's man.
Go ahead. You earned it.
To the middle. Here's Maxey.
Look at Maxie.
Fouled by Marshall.
I'm a foul.
And he
Because
finishes
we got to be the ones holding it at the end, right?
no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's
I mean, we got to be the ones holding the ball in this situation. Foul.
It's an intentional
Tuh.
foul.
We got to be the ones holding the ball at the end, guys.
And he knocks down the first one.
What a stat line to finish off, though.
And he makes both free throws.
Kobe said it's all about the next generation, so my last thing, I'm going to pass it off to Kodo, the next generation.
And that's it, folks.
There it is.
Lakers have
I don't know if Platinum's going to pop right now. It's probably not going to pop until I get into the locker room.
oh, to be crowned a champion
Ugh.
on the road is something else. To win is a
We're going to watch Celebration because each one is different. I will say that's something cool about 2K this year.
beating the team.
Each celebration is different when you win.
bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our
GG's to the Clippers, though.
the victors and
Peace out, Kuzma.
they did
Whatever the hell your name is, good job.
or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all
Jokic,
season
3-time
long.
champion.
And even though they don't get to
Victor, I think this is
celebrate
number
in front of their
4
own
for him.
fans, does not
No,
take
Victor's a
away
3-time too.
from the satisfaction.
I think this is Donovan's like 5th. Maxey's 5th. Garland's 3rd. Yeah. I love how he hands it to Garland because Garland's only experienced it once. So Garland, out of everybody here, is the one who's experienced this the least. Of course, your finals MVP is your boy. It's your boy. Let's go. This one's kind of the same though. It's the locker room one that I'm interested in. That, because last one he was holding it like MJ. Number 5, he hit the there it is. There it is. The GOAT. The GOAT. 7 rings to rule them all, and after 8.5 months of work, we got the the kit and caboodle trophy. Finally, a 2K game platinumed. What a way to go out. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I want to see where Victor's going to end up on the board. And we got to see the Hall of Fame speech anyway, so hold on. When we go back in the locker room, they're going to give us a different kit. Here we go. Me and Pops. Me and Pops. This is for Grandpappy. Seven. I'm going to look into, someone's had to have been crazy enough to go to try for Bill Russell's. I'm curious if it keeps going. Like, if you win 8, does it be like, I'm chasing Bill now? Like, or I'm chasing Ori. Oh, we're doing the press conference right away. Get off the stage, LeVar. No. I love you, Pops, but shit.
Yes, sir. So, 7 championships, one more than Michael Jordan, the man many would consider the greatest basketball player of all time. What does that mean to you?
Man, that's a good question. This is something me and
Be
my
humble.
dad
Be
talked
humble.
about since I was a little kid. And as I've said before, you already know, 7 has always been the goal.
Yep.
And now that I'm actually
He has. He
here,
said it multiple times.
man, it's hard to believe. All right, who's next? Lisa, what you got?
So, am I hearing you right that you are saying you are the greatest of all time?
Uh-oh.
Listen, you know, I know everybody's going to have a different opinion on that, and everybody has a different definition of what great means to them. But as far as I'm concerned, yes, ma'am.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Oh, he said it.
¿Qué les dices a los que dicen que no eres el mejor de todo el tiempo?
Gracias. Appreciate you.
What do you say to those who say you're not the greatest of all time?
You know, that doesn't bother me. You know, I'm not one to check socials and all that, and I get why someone would say it's MJ or LeBron or someone on that level. But I know deep down that
He didn't even say Bill. That's
the
crazy.
best work ethic,
That's
the
crazy.
best
He didn't even
spirit
say Bill
of anyone
Russell.
to ever play this
My
game.
man looked the camera
Listen,
dead in the
no doubt
eye and
the Bucks say
said,
the same thing about themselves if you ask them. You know, it's that kind of confidence.
fuck Boston.
Is what it takes to be an all-time great, and that's what I am. I am an all-time great. We here.
Let me be clear, my boy is the GOAT. That's greatest of all time.
Gary, what you got?
This is actually for Prince. So, MP's got 7 championships. How many more do you think he can get?
None, I'm retiring.
What does he want? Not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11. Just keep going.
We're going to talk about it tonight, and we'll let y'all know next time. All right, appreciate y'all.
Starting shit.
Una pregunta más.
I'm like, Pop, I'm retiring. I told you this. I'm retiring. Oh, here we go. Let's see what Mark's got to say.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. MP's a beast. You already know the best I've seen, the best you've seen, the best anybody has ever seen.
Damn. Appreciate that, dog. Oh, here we go. Been waiting for this one.
There's a part of me that can't believe what I'm about to say. But I've been spending a lot of time mulling this over, and I am ready to call it. MP is a better basketball player than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. In order to understand what that means, you have to understand who his airness was, and he was quite simply the greatest competitor I have ever seen in the history of pro sports. There is a reason nobody has more championships than Jordan in the modern era, and that's because he's the greatest to ever do it. He's the greatest scorer, the greatest one-on-one defender, and the most dominant talent the game has ever seen. That is until MP. Until MP came along and won 7 titles of his own, no one could come close to challenging Michael Jordan, all due respect to Kobe and LeBron. Not only did he win, but he did it with a mesmerizing combination of natural talent and hard-earned skill. His ability to hang in the air longer than his opponents is legendary, but so is his willingness to adapt his game as he aged, and to somehow keep improving even as his athleticism declined. MJ won Finals MVP in all 6 of his championship teams. He led the league in scoring 10
I did it in all 7,
now, you
just
may not
saying.
agree with my take about his defense, but I dare you to name a better scorer. Upon his retirement, he had the highest per-game scoring averages
I scored
in
quite a
both
few
the
times.
regular and postseasons, and has so many famous clutch shots that I don't even have time to name them all before we go to commercial break. I realize now, as I
Yeah, you did have a
describe
lot of clutch
MJ to you,
shots.
that I keep speaking as if he's still the GOAT. And that's because his greatness is so deeply ingrained in my psyche that I find it almost impossible to let go. But the fact of the matter is, MP is better. I never thought this day would come, but it has.
Me
and
neither.
I can't deny the truth, which is this.
Me
For
neither.
as great as MJ was, MP is better. And if you don't agree with that, well, I kindly invite you to make your own list. This one is mine, and MP is, without a doubt, the clear-cut #1 GOAT of all time.
Look at Victor, man. Victor's at rank 23. Jokic went up to rank 11. I mean, they're doing good, man. They're going to keep being greats. The Lakers are going to be just fine. They're going to be just fine. I gotta remember how to get to the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna look at the Hall of Fame speech. Here we go. View Hall of Fame speech. That's insane, man. I was down here. I was down there. Oh man, that took forever. So happy to be right there, man. Was that 118? Was that platinum 118? It was. Oh no, 117. All right. Hall of Fame speech time. Let's go. Let's say goodbye in the right way.
Every basketball fan around the world knows the legend of MP. Son of Prince, grandson of Truck, fearless competitor, tireless worker, winner. And while the seeds of all of this were planted long before I met him, the MP that I met was, in many ways, still a child. Now,
in case you guys don't know who this is, this is my
that as an
coach.
insult.
This is my like
When he first walked into my
the
office,
actual
he was
like
only
coach for like 2K
19
on the
years
side and
old.
shit.
How many of you were fully formed adults at 19? Huh? Shaq? I'm looking at you specifically, buddy.
That's fucked. That's fucked. Shaq would not be smiling at that. I'm just
When I
saying.
say he was a child.
I'm just saying. Shaq
Well,
would be pissed.
For one thing, he had a child's enthusiasm for
Shaq
the
would
game.
get all salty.
MP hung on my every word when we first met. Listened to everything I said like it was the most important thing he had ever heard. I mean, he really did listen. You know, he'd go out and execute something you talked about in a film session like he'd been working on it his entire life. But he was a child in other ways, too. For one thing, he was obsessed with Ninja Turtles.
Legos, but hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. Legos, Ninja Turtles, tomato, it's alright.
I'm serious. He had the figurines and everything. He said they'd be worth a lot of money one day, but I'm pretty sure he played with them when no one was watching.
Well, he's all cloud. He's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll play some Ninja Turtles.
What I'm trying to say is that MP was himself, first and foremost. From day one in the league
I
until
love it.
the
This is
day
gonna be
he
comedy.
retired.
I'm here for the
And
cringe.
while
I
he
love
did
it.
a lot of growing up over the years, that boyish enthusiasm for the game never left him. It's what made him great. He never lost that passion for learning and growing and getting better. And I'm pretty sure he still has those Ninja Turtle figurines laying around somewhere.
I think she got him confused with my
You
Star
can't
Wars
talk about
figurines, and
MP
she's right. I
without
do. They're back
talking
there.
about his accomplishments on the court. So, let me
She
tell
probably
you
saw
about
the
some
lightsabers, you know, got it mixed up with the swords. You know, it's alright. It's alright.
He is the
It's like
league's
small mistake.
all-time leading shot blocker.
Yeah, all-time leading shot blocker. Woo! I don't even know who that is, but right on. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
And if he wasn't blocking your shot, he was making you think twice about wandering into that paint. He holds the record for most points scored in a single season.
Woo! They keep showing this guy. I don't know who this guy is. Am I supposed to know who this guy is?
That's right. He scored more points in a single year than Wilt. More than MJ. More than LeBron. More than whoever your favorite's favorite is. MP was that dude.
I was him.
He holds the record for assists in a single season.
Nice. Record for assists in a single season.
I've never seen someone so dialed in over the course of an entire year, and I doubt we ever will again. He holds the record for rebounds in a single season. That number is so mind-boggling. I am positive we'll never see anyone come close to equaling it.
That's what they said before I came along, so I'm sure my records will be broken.
For blocks in a single season.
That's like fake-ass Mark Cuban.
I'm lucky I didn't have to game plan against him that year. But if I did, I'd have one item on my scouting report. Stay out of the paint. He broke the most unbreakable record in sports, topping Wilt's famous 100-point game.
Multiple times. Multiple times. I've done it so many times, he's not even on the top 10 list anymore. That's insane.
I mean, come on. Will anyone who witnessed that masterpiece ever forget where they were when they saw it? I know I won't. I mean, I happen to have the best seats in the house, but still. Look, I could go on and on about the greatness of MP, but I know he likes to do that too. So, rather than step on all of his toes, allow me to introduce the man you are all here to see, the legend, the GOAT, MP.
Hell yeah! Do I get to come up and speak? Hey! I know, it looks just like me, right?
Thank you so much. And thank you, Coach.
That's actually my face scan, so it should look somewhat like me. But I know the purple hair and the...
You took a few shots at me in my extremely...
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing the purple,
anyone
but...
who knows you
I don't know.
Your master
kind of weird.
motivator.
I don't know, we'll see.
And anyone who knows
maybe I'll do
me
the purple beard.
knows I rise to the
That seems
occasion
kind of cool.
when I've been disrespected. So once again, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me unlock the best version of me.
Stan Lee,
like Coach Moore just mentioned,
looks like.
People know my story by now. They know about my grandpa, the late, great Truck. They know about my father, Prince, and how he joined the league as a cocky kid, but left a champion. And what they might not know is that throughout my career, me and my dad would have these sprawling conversations late into the night, where we talk about the history of the game and my family's place in that history. One of my favorite memories from those conversations was the time my dad told me the story of my grandpa's first NBA game. My grandpa didn't have the advantages I had growing up. He was raised in the inner city by a blue-collar father and a stay-at-home mom. There were times when they struggled to put food on the table, but he never complained. He never asked, why me? He just put his head down and got to work. He could have taken the easy way out and did things he wasn't supposed to make a quick buck. But my grandpa, he wasn't built like that. He had love in his heart, and he wanted to make his parents proud. Now, don't get me wrong. If you mess with him or someone he loved, hey, well, trust me, he didn't want to do that. When it came time to fight for what was right, he never backed down. And that's the kind of ball player he was. He didn't have the most skill, but he had the most heart. He fought for a spot in the NBA like his life depended on it. Through sheer force of will, he got drafted by the Celtics in the 3rd round. He was sent to a minor league team to start his career, but he stayed ready. And it's a good thing that he did, because he only had 24 hours from the time he was called up to the time he had to guard Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
And what did he do?
That game sucked.
He shut him down.
That game was so difficult.
Everyone expected him to fall on his face. Nah, my grandpa.
That game was so
he
hard.
rose to the occasion. I'll never forget the pride I saw on my father's face when he told me that story. He knew that if it wasn't for my grandpa's fierceness, loyalty, and unwavering belief in himself, neither of us would be where we are today. I love you, Grandpa. Thanks for everything. One of my favorite moments from those conversations was when my dad told me about the game that my grandpa outdueled Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Everyone remembers Truck as a defensive force, a great locker room guy, a valuable veteran mentor who showed young guys the ropes. But what most people don't remember is that the man could hoop. Now, that wasn't his strength, but when he felt like the team needed it, he wasn't afraid to get into his bag. If you don't believe me, watch the game. For those who need a refresher, the Pistons lost their first 3 matchups with the Bulls that year, and Coach Daly was sick of it. So during the 4th game, when MJ went out for 11 of the Bulls' first 12 points, my grandpa got the call to come in and knock MJ around a little, bad boy style. But Grandpa had other plans. He knew that what the team needed that day was for someone to go toe-to-toe with his airness. And by the time the dust settled, defensive stalwart Truck had outdueled the great Michael Jordan. The thing that I love about that story is that it shows a side of my grandpa most people didn't get to see. He sacrificed for his family, and he was a really serious guy, but he loved life.
Every
he loved
part
the game
of your
basketball.
facial hair except your
And
eyebrows.
every once in a while, that fun-loving guy would come out of his shell and show the world that you can't pigeonhole someone, no matter how well you think you know them. One of my favorite memories from those conversations was the time that my dad told me about his first game against the late, great Kobe Bryant. People might remember that my dad was on fire that game, and you might expect him to be proud of that. But it turned out to be the worst thing for him, because it gave him too much confidence. You need to believe in yourself to make it in this league, for sure. But the flip side to that is you have to stay hungry. And sometimes, when you get early success, it can go to your head. That's what happened to my dad. He took his foot off the gas and was left behind. For a little while, anyway. The great thing about this story is it ends in triumph. Rather than whine and suck his way out of the league, he got his head screwed on straight, got to work, and ended his career a champion. Growth isn't linear. When you think things can only go up, they go down. And when you think things can only go down, hey, they go up. My dad learned that the hard way, but he learned it. And that perseverance is something I'll always respect about him. One of my favorite memories from those conversations is when my dad told me about shutting down the great LeBron James in the NBA Finals. I love you,
This
LeBron.
is weird how
Don't
they're
get me
doing
wrong,
these
but
transitions.
this is my moment,
I get what
so
they're trying to do,
I
but
gotta
the
tell this
transitions
story.
are weird. Ah! Ah! Hey, right on, LeBron, he came! LeBron came! Let's go!
He had everything in his bag. But the proudest moment of his career was Game 4 of the Finals, when he used every last ounce of energy he had to shut down the greatest player on the planet. And again, I'm sorry, LeBron, but he held King James to under 10 points. Do you understand how wild that is in that moment? Lots of people still think he's some brash kid with no respect for the game. But those who knew him and love him like I do understand that he's a human being, one who learned from his mistakes and came out on the other side a better ball player and a better human being. My family paved the way for me, and I had every advantage growing up. But once I got to the NBA, they couldn't play the games for me. And as a lot of you remember, my first game was the most hyped debut since LeBron James. All eyes were on me, and everyone expected me to be spectacular. So what did I do? I killed it, obviously. I'm sure you guys remember.
Shaq's like, oh yeah, I was there.
20 million people watched that game. There's a reason I'm standing here right now, and it's not because I'm a great public speaker. It's because I delivered, time and time again. One of the most important things you can do if you want to have success is to set goals. And me, being who I am, I set some pretty lofty ones for my rookie season. I wanted to be the first player in NBA history to win Rookie of the Year, MVP, a championship, and Finals MVP.
I did it.
And I did it. People said I was crazy, but I knew I had the talent and the drive to do what had never been done before. It might sound cocky, but what's cocky when you can back it up? To me, that's just being honest.
Damn. Nah, we'll do Grace.
When people talk about my career, one of the first things they mention is how many championships I've won. And when I meet people for the first time, one of the most common questions I get is, what's it like to have more championships than Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Most people think I'll talk about the glory, the money, the fame. But when I think about those championships, I think about the people I shared those moments with. Winning means nothing if you have no one to share it with.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank every teammate, every coach, every friend, every family member, and every mentor who was there for me during my playing days. Without you all beside me, the winning wouldn't mean a thing.
Oh, this is time to... Nah, we got time to blast.
I've been up here for a little while now, and it's just about time to say goodbye. But before I do, I want to address some of the big-name pundits who put me at the top of their GOAT list recently. So here it goes. What took you so long? The championships not enough? Or the records not enough? Some people say I should be grateful to be in the discussion. But legends aren't grateful to be in a discussion. We want to win. That's what competition is all about. So for those of you who only now got on the bandwagon, I don't need you. Matter of fact, I don't want you.
Damn.
But if you've been here all along, you'll always be in my heart.
Damn.
I can't thank you enough for joining me on this crazy ride.
That's the right answer.
All I've got to say is this. MP out.
Yeah, it's about as cringe as you'd expect.
My boy getting out that brew.
Damn, I got 10K for that Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Jesus. Look at that. I'm sitting on 123K. I don't even use anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go to next season. I want to see. I gotta see who they get in the off season. I can't end it there. Gotta see who they got in the off season first. Let's see. If it lets me. Oh, here we go. Nope. Everybody stayed where they needed to. Yep, nothing really changed. Is there anything even left that they do? I mean, you've done everything. What else, what is there left to do? What do the people talk about now?
Why, if it isn't the GOAT himself.
Good, MP?
How you feeling, MP?
It isn't the GOAT himself. Gotta put the last ring on. There it is, 2030. There it is. If you guys can't see them, there they are, all 7 of them. That's pretty cool. You can put your rings on. Got all 7 rings. That's pretty hard. I do like that too. That's pretty cool.
There he goes. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Yes, sir. It was something good tonight. You already know.
See who the team was. See. Keep everybody. Yeah. Everybody stuck around. guy?
Over here.
What is Randolph Robinson? Yeah, everybody stuck around. Let's switch the team up a little bit. Is a rookie or what? There's a rookie we got. Davis dropped to an 82. He's 37. Yeah, he's getting up there in age. And we still got Markkanen. He dropped to a 79. D'Lo's a 77. Oh, we lost Cotto. That's who we lost. And Reeves. Oh, we got Kelly Oubre Jr. Okay. Will May. It's not a terrible team. I think this team's going to be okay. They'll be fine without me. It's not a bad team at all.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, we got food already.
Ooh, all right, that only leaves 2 things left to do, guys. First thing we got to look at. So we got to go see where we finished ranking on the leaderboards. Let's see. End up being number 60, it looks like. Oh, look, someone got it today as well. Good for them. There's actually 4 people got it today. Wow, right on. Good for them. Not on the first page, unfortunately, but I will be on the second page. There I am, number 64. 64. 64. Not bad. Not bad at all for 2K. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well, that just leaves one thing. Let's see. Yeah, that leaves one thing left to do. It's been a hell of a journey, 2K. Maybe we'll meet again in the next life. Alright. And that's that. And that is that. There it is. It is gone. No more 2K. It's completely gone. That just frees up so much space for everything. Frees up so many different things. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. I mean, that's all I got. That is the end of this stream. It's kind of a shorter one, but like I said, if I ran any more games than what we did, it would have just felt like it was dragging on a lot. I didn't want it to do that, so I just wanted to get this done, make sure that we were good to go. But 2K is officially platinumed. We are done with 2K. So the next game that we're heading to is Arkham. You can see it right here. Going back to some Arkham. I'm going to be grinding some Helldivers out, doing some more Vita games, and then we'll be doing some crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be planning on getting Arkham done probably tomorrow or the next day, and then that video will be out this week, and then probably on Sunday I'm going to say that video will probably be out, or Friday if I get it done fast enough. Probably Friday if I can get it done fast enough. And then the next game after that's going to be, I believe, Thor. I believe we're going to do Thor and Captain America back to back, and then we've got back into Batman. So that's going to do it, guys. We will see you guys in the next video, and that's it for 2K. The run is over. But that's going to do it, guys. Always remember, if you're not playing the game for the platinum, you are playing the game wrong, guys. And remember to hit that like, comment, subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you guys get notified every time a new video goes live on the channel or stream, depending on what we're deciding to do for that day. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.